Hello guys and girls, Karin here, and we are back at episode 16 of Tokyo School Life. I'm sorry that this has coming late. I've been really busy with the cleaning the house and everything, so I didn't have time to record earlier. But at least I'm recording now, so this should be the last episode for today. Anyways, let's continue. Aoi, pass the soy sauce.
Hi. Aoi, moeness 取って。はい、かりんちゃん。
You're still asleep, huh, Sakura? The usual dormitory, the usual morning breakfast. Someone left the television on, and I suddenly hear a familiar name from it. On this morning entertainment news, here's our encounter with the idol, who's on the verge of her big break, Yayoi Karin-san. Huh? all two of them like immediately jolted, and Sakura basically woke up from her dream state, like all of a sudden like that. Huh? Karin, the TV, huh?
かりんちゃんがテレビに映ってる？録画をしませんと。
Yes, we must.
ああ、放映今日だったのか。
You don't sound surprised. While we panic, Karin just sits by herself calmly chewing some big vegetables. On the program they show Karin getting her start as a local idol, while slowly but surely gaining popularity with young people her same age. Young people at her same age, that's what we're saying. They praise her dance technique as a typical Japanese dancer. There's two errors here. I don't know if the creators of this game are watching, but there are two mistakes. At this part, first it says young people, her. You forgot the at word on it. Young people at her same age. Or young people about her same age, or something like that. And this one and this one should be atypical with a space on it. Not atypical. It isn't even a word. Put a space between technique as atypical. Yeah. Karin's Mikomai from the Matsuri appears on the screen. They mention her spinny fluttering before her dance as a beautiful point of interest. I shouldn't be surprised by this. There were TV cameras there, so of course she's gonna be on TV. Somehow my brain hadn't made that connection. I opened the Yayoi Karin database in my mind. Karin, isn't this the first time you've ever been on TV?
そうなるわね。かりんさん、おめでとうございます。僕、知り合いがテレビに出てるのなんて初めて見た。やめてよ、恥ずかしい。朝の情報番組に顔を出しただけ。まだまだテレビデビューなんて言えないわ。
Karin, your smile speaks louder than your words. Just admit you're happy at the time like this.
あんたは余計なことを言わない。
Don't butt in with needless side comments. Ouch! That's stingy! I'm really looking forward to what Yayoi Karin has in store for us in the future. Up next, Mitsuki, the world tour, is finally approaching its final performance. Can you feel the audience's excitement? Karin's expression changes. After the feature on Karin, the show goes on. The show goes on to show the status of Mitsuki, aka Kira Poshima Mitsuki's world tour. Her tour hit hotspots all over the globe, and is finishing up in Los Angeles. Again, there's a mistake. There should be her tour hit is all over hotspots around the globe. Yeah. The spectators fill up a huge venue, and the voices of Mitsuki fans seem to rumble the ground in response to her performance. In the middle of that, Mitsuki stands wrapped in stylish outfit, pointing towards the heavens. Everything about her just screams superstar. With this promising new generation of artists rising up, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next in the J-pop scene. Karin glares at the television screen.
まだ足りない。こんなんじゃ全然どこにも届かない。
Okay. I look at Karin and get chill down my spine. A chill down, okay. That's not the face of the girl who's my important friend at Tomoe and my family. That's the same face she wears on a stage, the face of the idol, Yayoi Karin. Karin, what is Mitsuki to you?
いつか超えるべき目標よ。
Do you think you can do it?
思うだけじゃない。願ったらあがいてもがいて進むのよ。
Karin answers me instinctively. Hold on, my brain needs to comprehend that word. Instinctively, without taking her eyes off the television.
葵、ご飯おかわり。あ、うん。
Karin squeezes a ton of mayonnaise as usual, and her food is gobbled up in no time.
仕事行ってくる。
I'm a fan of Karin. Still, even I would have a bit trouble comparing Karin, who's just debuted, to a world-class top artist like Mitsuki. Yet Karin doesn't hesitate to compare her current self to Mitsuki, and is truly frustrated. Normally, you might say she just doesn't know her place. Although it might make her look conceited, the strength must be backbone that holds up Yayoi Karin the idol. I'm not sure why, but I suddenly feel premonition that Karin is going to go far away. I clean up my dishes and head towards the door.
おや、お出かけですか?
Yeah, I'm gonna go wander and see some Tokyo sights. I think I'll be back late, so I don't need any lunch. Wow. Okay. Karin's schedule for the day is packed. First, she gets off the train and arrives at a building that I think is her production office. After a while, she leaves the building with a girl that I assume is her manager. As they walk, they look like they're discussing something serious. Karin's got her game face on as Yayoi Karin the idol. The two of them walk to another nearby building. Judging by the sign, it seems to be a publishing company. Maybe an interview or something? I get bored waiting. I pop my headphones in so it looks like I'm waiting for someone, and I listen to nothing but Karin's songs. I start to question what I'm doing. I just wanna see the other side of Karin I don't know, but I don't really know for what purpose. After over an hour, Karin and her manager come out of the building. They walk together towards the station. On the way, they stop at McDonald's and buy some food. Karin immediately puts mayo on her burger. The manager starts to lecture her, but she's not listening. I'm getting used to her eating habits, but yeah, it's pretty weird. They get on the train and are on the move. Karin and her manager part ways, and Karin enters a fancy-looking building with glass siding. I look up the name of the building online, and it's dance studio. The site has videos of what their dance lessons are like, so I kill time watching those. I guess Karin's taking a lesson right now. After about 2 hours, her manager's back. She meets up with Karin as she comes out the dance studio. Karin's face looked a little tired. She must have had a strict lesson. They go out on a main street and her manager waves down a taxi. Oh no, I thought they'd take a train again. I hurriedly dash to the main street and I jump in front of the taxi to stop it. Hey, where are you going? Sorry, I want you to follow that car. Okay, get in. Thanks. I always wanted to do something like this. Thank goodness I got a driver who's up for this. The taxi in front of us drives for a few dozen minutes and stops. I see Karin's manager shake her awake. I guess she fell asleep in the taxi. The two of them enter a CD shop together. A bit later, Karin appears in front of the store in a stage outfit. Looks like it's an event of her new song release. Whoa. Talking about flashy stuff. I'm going to save. I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail. And unlike on other thumbnails, I will probably add myself between either one of these corners as sort of like a spying Karin. I think this episode is called Snooping Around or something. Yeah. I kinda wanna buy it. Even though I'm exhausted from just standing around and watching, I don't notice Karin looking tired even once. The event ends with a big success, after changing Karin's back on the train and on the move. Her next destination is voice lessons. She has another lesson at this hour? That's rough! Jeez though, what am I doing? I probably look really suspicious. By the time Karin leaves the voice lesson studio, the end of the day is near. She gets on a train and goes back to her office. When she leaves her office, she does a long stretch. She heads to the station alone. Looks like she's finally about to go home. On the train to Okawa, Karin sits on an open seat and immediately falls asleep. She must be so tired. The sun sets as the train shakes, ushering the end of a long day. I watch over her from a distant seat. She might miss her stop if she sleeps too deeply. If it comes to it, I might have to pretend I got on the same train as her by coincidence. I consider that. A quiet alarm goes off and Karin wakes up. She starts to get ready to get off the train. Huh? Isn't this still a little too early to her to get off? Instead of getting off the station at Tomotomitori, she gets off at the station before it, Okawa station. She buys some food from McDonald's again and keeps walking with the bag in hand. My stomach rumbles. Oh yeah, I have been following her so intently I forgot to eat lunch. I quickly buy a burger and continue to follow her. Karin walks assertedly throughout the residential area, as if she's walked this way before. After walking a while, we arrive at the park. It's late at night, and I don't see anyone here but Karin. She looks around cautiously at her surroundings. I hurriedly hide behind a tree. After carefully confirming no one's around, Karin sits down on a bench. She takes a hamburger from the paper bag, opens up the buns, adds plenty of mayonnaise, and then puts it back together. She looks like she's really enjoying it as she takes a big bite. I watch from behind the trees. I take a bite of my burger too. Yeah, this junk food taste is a feast to my empty stomach. Oh man. Karin continues to consume 2, then 3 hamburgers. She crumbles up the empty paper bag, claps her hands clean, and stands up. She takes out her phone. After tapping a screen a few times, one of her songs starts playing. She places her phone on the bench and begins to dance right then and there. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot indeed. Oops, sorry. Okay. After dancing for a while, she stops moving. She takes her phone in hand and pauses the song. She looks at the screen and tilts her head to the side like she's wondering something. Is she checking a movie she took off the dance? Even after her lessons at this time of night, she's still practicing by herself? Karin continues dancing at the same part again and again, making minute corrections. Eventually she seems satisfied and not soundly. Then she looks straight at me. Uh-oh. Crap, I've been detected. Lol. How about you stop sneaking around and come out, Mr. Stalker? You noticed? What? Oh man. Damn it. I'm so impressed. I feel like I could burst into flames. I'm sorry. Whoa. I'm at my wit's end. No! I'm sorry, I apologize. Please forgive me. Thanks. She's really enjoying this. That's fine though. Huh? I don't know. Why was I following Karin? I try to put it in words, but I don't even really understand myself. I fumble around, searching my own heart. When we saw the news this morning and I saw Karin's expression, I just couldn't sit around doing nothing. I just feel like you're gonna go far away. Yeah, but that's not what I mean. Karin, why do you try so hard? Karin's eyes wander. She's choosing her words. Yeah?
自分がみんなを喜ばせてるんだってそう思うと体の奥がカーッと熱くなってきて震えるほどで
あ
こんな快感一度覚えちゃったらもうやめられない。
The way you word it makes you sound like an addict.
そうかもね。でもね、ジャンキー上等よ。こんなすごいの他にない。
You're really into it.
だってすごくない？歌と踊りで世界中の人の心をつかめる世界があるのよ。人種も何も飛び越えて心を一つにできる人たちがいるのよ。
Yeah, it's amazing.
私もあの場所で戦いたい。みつきちゃんがいるあの場所で私は何があってもそこで星をつかみたいんだ。
Her calls are lofty enough to make me tremble. Karin has her eyes set on an uncompromisable ambition. Ugh, what a hard word for me. So she doesn't even see her daily efforts as hard work. Karin, you're amazing. When I think that someone is as amazing as you is the same age as me, it gets me down a little.
他人と比べる必要なんてないじゃない。私は私がやりたいようにしてるだけよ。
You said that, but isn't the world of show business built on competition?
生き残るかどうかは結局自分次第よ。私は自分が行けるところまで行くだけ。
I said something that poked at her conviction. So, is that why you throw away your love of cute things?
そうよ。
Because you couldn't aim for the top of the world that way?
その通りね。
You can't express your ideal of cuteness yourself?
分かってんじゃないの。
But you still have some lingering desire for cuteness, right?
ないわよ。っていうか、なんであんたがそこまでこだわるわけ？
That's obvious. Because I'm a fan of the idol Yayoi Karin.
はあ？
I bought all your CDs so far, encoded them, and put them on my phone. I'm listening to them constantly.
あんたいつの間にそんな。
I looked up at your old live performances on Wara Wara Duga 2. Your performances are amazing. You're so cool, you just glow and give energy to the people watching. So, I get it. You still care about cute stuff.
こだわってなんかないわよ。
Don't lie, Karin. So then, why do you have some cute songs in your repertoire?
それは昔の曲だから。
Did you ever notice that you seem like you're having the most fun when singing those cute songs?
じゃあどうしろって言うのよ。
Huh?
ええ、確かにそうですとも。私は可愛いのが好きよ。こだわるわよ。当たり前じゃない。
So then...
でもどうしようもないじゃない。似合わないんだもの。そんなお遊びじゃ世界を目指すには足りないのよ。
Karin pours her soul out as she yells.
そう言って言いたいこと言ってりゃあんたは満足でしょうけどね。私はどうすればいいのよ。
Karin,
勘弁してよ。諦めようって思ったのに。あんた何がしたいのよ。
finally. I finally hear Karin admit it. I sigh and put my hand on my chest. I was only worried about what Karin really thought deep down. I'm able to pin down why it felt like Karin was far away. Karin is Karin. Nothing more, nothing less. I feel like I've reached the depths of the heart of this girl before me. Yayoi Karin. You really can't do it. Karin, I admit I don't know your real standard for what's cute. So please tell me what is cute to you.
What are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what little girls are made of.
Mother... God, Mother Goose.
お砂糖とスパイスと素敵なもの全部。可愛いってのは女の子が誰でも持っている甘くてキラキラして素敵なもののことよ。
So, is that really something you don't have?
そんなの当たり前。
Your idea of cuteness is really ruined by just height or chest size?
なんですって？
Is cuteness really that weak? Something so cheap that is ruined that easily? Is that really all it means to you?
そんなわけあるか
Karin burst out yelling in a loud voice.
可愛いは無敵よ。年を取っても女はいつまでも女の子。そんな吹けば飛ぶようなチャチなもんじゃない。
Karin,
私
do you want to test that out? If you really can't be cute yourself? To see if you can catch the hearts of the audience?
そんなのやらなくてもわかるわよ。
That kind of logical answer is so unlike you. Is capturing the world really that easy? Doesn't it take something illogical that will surprise everyone? Karin looks at me as she's about to challenge me. Uh-oh.
言ってくれるじゃないの。
What? Karin?
そこまで言うならあんたにも責任持って最後まで付き合ってもらうわよ。
What are you gonna do?
この前見込まいでやったでしょ。私の持ち歌全部可愛いアレンジを作る。
Right now? All of them?
嫌とは言わせないわよ。
I'm not saying no. I'm just a little surprised.
普通にアレンジしたんじゃあざとすぎる。媚びを売っているようにしか見えない。何か考え方を変えないと。
Karin mumbles to herself. She's immersed in her thoughts.
可愛いアピールを控えめに。違う、そうじゃない。それじゃ意味がない。何嬉しそうにしてんのよ。
Oh, I was just thinking about how you're so cool when you're like this.
かっこいい？あ、ギャップ？かっこいいと可愛いは対立しない？
Nope. Karin pulls out a notepad and starts drawing a lot of sketches with a pen. She looks like she's thinking really hard.
これ以上は踊ってみないとわかんないから。フレーズごとに何パターンかアレンジ変えつつ踊るから撮影お願い。
Roger! After that, we become completely immersed in our creation. Karin dances are repealed bit by bit to become cuter. It's not like last time where we were half playing. She's serious all the way, giving her all. The way she takes a step, each individual gesture, her facial expressions. She changes each one by one and reviews it. She doesn't just consider each individual movement on its own, but the meaning that they form together and how they flow. Sometimes she asks for my opinion. When that happens, we bicker back and forth. We were always at the verge of an argument. Still, it's fun, so I'm glad. At the same point, I lose track of time. It feels like we've been always like this, and like I always want to be together like this from now on. It's like I'm walking on air. However, this isn't some hazy dream. At the end of our conflict and error, we have a tangible result in our hands. Okay, I'm gonna play it back. Karin nods silently. We look over the movie that we finished editing together. Wow! My heart is pounding. I can't stop sweating. But it's not from the summer heat. I just saw a birth of something amazing. The realization gives me the chills. The rearrangement of the dance isn't just cute. It still has the same attitude of the original cool dance, yet sometimes it bursts out a surprise attack of cuteness in between. It's more than cute, and that contrast seizes my heart. In between cool and cute, girls have both of these aspects. And that's exactly what Karin is. Dude! I shout out into the night air. This is it, Karin. You can aim for the world with this. Why not? This is amazing. It shows off all your cuteness. But
そんなに簡単な話じゃないのよ。路線変更はこれまでついてきてくれたファンへの裏切りでもある。安易にえいやって飛びつくような話じゃないの。
Huh? Is that big of a deal? I just carelessly thought that Karin should be herself. But she's right. Karin's work isn't something she archives alone. Archives, I don't know. She has to carry the expectations and dreams of many others with her. That's what it means to be an idol.
でも確かに可能性は感じる。もっと洗練すればこれなら世界だって。
Karin's eyes light up with passion. You can do it. If anyone can, it's you.
あんたもしかして最初からそのつもりだったの？
Huh?
まったく。
Karin? Suddenly Karin's face draws close to mine. What? Why? Ow! My forehead receives a great impact and I fall on my rear. Nice legs, by the way. She headbutted me? What are you doing, Karin?
バーカ！こんな無責任な話ったらないわね。
What's your deal? Man. Karin reaches her hand to me on the ground. As I reach... Okay, enough. As I reach for it, her phone rings. It's already this late? Can we make the train in time? Karin answers the phone.
あれ？まあね、ちょうどいいわ。大事な相談があるのよ。何興奮してるのよ。落ち着いて。
I guess it wasn't Aoi on the phone. So it's her manager?
移籍？私が？
What? What? Karin sounds late. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. Huh? When I talked to Karin-san a while ago, she said she'll be late tonight, so she doesn't need any dinner. Oh no, I made a hamburger stick tonight, Karin-san's favorite. That can be her breakfast tomorrow morning. Well, I guess we'll have lonely dinner with just two of us. Yane-san hasn't come back yet. Oh, well, I got a message from Yanni saying he'll be eating out tonight. Oh, really? I guess we have no choice then. We haven't had dinner with just the two of us in quite a while. True, this may be the first time since Yanni came here. Anyway, it's kind of unusual for both Yanni-san and Karin-san to be late. Yeah. Huh? Both of them? Huh? 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 Oh? Maybe. Could it be? I wonder what this means. It's suspicious. Suspicious indeed. They've been very close lately. You're right. At the summer Matsuri, Yanni-san went to see how she was doing and disappeared right after. This is suspicious. Suspicious indeed. Those two may be. Maybe. What?
修学旅行もうすぐだね。僕スキューバやってみたい。楽しみ。
Oh, wow, that was emotional episode. Well, anyways, guys, that is episode 16 of Tokyo School Life. I will start rendering this right away, and I will upload more tomorrow. So stay tuned for episode 17. But first, please let me know what you think about this emotion reached episode. Yeah. Anyways, see you later, guys and girls. Have a great one, and bye bye.